There is a place where the people are as unique as the grains of sand that lay on their beaches. It's a place where people live with a proud heritage of freedom and independent thinking. A place that's the first in the nation to do things a different way, a special way, a better way. It's that tradition of people looking to do things in a better way that brings us together here tonight. Celebrating 30 years of an agency that's mission is to make things better for all citizens of this great state.
We're very proud of the fact that New Hampshire was the first in the nation to close its institution and create a complete and comprehensive community-based system of support. It has characteristics that are unique to New Hampshire that we can all be proud of as citizens. But these basic principles of operation, the principles that drive our system, are those of universal values, of international values. And this really is the way it should be done throughout the entire world.
We first heard about community bridges actually from the doctor's office. When they had concerns with Rebecca, they had referred us to go see community bridges, and that was the best thing I think that has ever happened.
Community Bridges was formed in 1982 by a group of concerned citizens, a group of families in fact, that were responding to an opportunity. And the state of New Hampshire pulled together its best thinkers and the best thoughts of the time and came up with a design of an area agency system.
I was so impressed with the service with Community Bridges after we were done receiving the services for Rebecca. I expressed, how can we give back? Because I always believe that it's a two-way street.
Self-directed services is an example of one of those programs that are designed around providing the resource to individuals and families so that they can direct their own supports over time.
Those allow you as a family to manage the budget and the services, so you can design what you need. You hire who you want to hire. Community Bridges helps to support the whole process, but the family member really is the supervisor and manager of the program, so it gives a lot of flexibility and choices.
We feel that it's our duty to help people explore their hopes and dreams for the future so that they can have a positive vision of the future and to activate those resources and relationships, to enroll people over time so that those hopes and dreams can become a reality.
Self-directed services and my support person Barbie has made a big difference in my life. It was the best thing I did from high school. It is flexible and gives me a lot of choices. I have grown so much because of this program.
Our first support service we've got was early intervention for Rebecca, right before age 2. So for us, Community Bridges brought us a lot of hope, and we knew we weren't the only ones out there. When these things happen, you think this is happening to you.
The experience of disability is not something that happens to other people, but is actually something that's a part of all of our lives. The way we express it is disability is a natural part of the human experience.
Besides the folks that have lived with us for many years, we've had a lot of people kind of staying for short-term respite or temporary on their way to getting a place of their own and living independently. It's really been a learning and growing experience, not just for you and I think, but for our kids as well.
We also address disabilities that are related to aging, the natural aging process, which can compromise anyone's ability to continue to live in where they are, aging within their communities, and continue to contribute their gifts and their wisdom and their resources to the communities.
Victor came to live with us when our children were 1, 4, and 7. And my son, who now is 13, just realized in the last year that Victor has a disability. He was just part of the family. It wasn't, anything big deal. And that's all he's ever known. And I feel like we have raised 3 children who will go on to adulthood who won't look at people with disabilities as being any different.
They not only become part, like I said, part of our family, but part of the community, and they are looked out and looked for as well, because they're part of their day as well. That's part of that whole integration, and that's their friend.
One of the greatest pleasures that I've had over the 20 years I've worked with Community Bridges is to meet such wonderful people who are, as I always say, such an honor to work with. It's very few places that you have an opportunity to work with where you cross paths with individuals who share your values, who share your commitment to making sure this world is a better place because of the work that we're doing.
I hope to have my own business growing and selling herbs and could never do this without the supports I receive. I am going to be selling herbs that I'm now planting at 2 farmers market this summer.
We would like to help young people understand what their world can be in the future in terms of their own career, in terms of the endless possibilities of places that they can contribute, get a good paycheck, have a good career, and make that an essential part of what it means to be a successful adult in our society.
It's like a mountain. Barbara expressed it as a mountain. Our phrase is, oh, the places you'll go, from Dr. Seuss, and that's what we really look at. But we start at the bottom of the mountain, and we all have different mountains to climb.
I'm thinking I want to get a job at Marshall's because I do an internship there right now, and I did it last year too, and I think it'd be a good place for me to get a job.
Project Search is a collaboration of Community Bridges, Concord School District, which I represent, New Hampshire Vocational Rehab, and our host, Concord Hospital.
We are very proud of our Project Search. This is a senior year internship program for young adults who, as a result of a year's work based at the Concord Hospital, they walk away with a portfolio of internships and recommendations and references from managers who are in those professional settings.
What I'm trying to get out of Project Search is to be more independent.
We provide service coordination and family support, right, to the students and their families in a whole variety of ways that are related to Project Search, but also beyond Project Search, just helping them with their lives and planning for their future.
I've had 2 patients who've gone through the program last year, both of whom had developmental disabilities, and I could see, and in talking with their parents, I could hear just how important a program it was for them. They developed some real self-esteem and some skills that they really hadn't had before, some interviewing skills, some job skills, and they've both gone on and gotten full-time paying jobs now. So it's been, it was a fabulous program for them, and an opportunity which they wouldn't have had otherwise.
We have folks who help us constantly challenge each other in being better and thinking differently about the problems or challenges that we face every day. We look towards inspiration to the people that we serve, who themselves show examples of great courage and great creativity in coming up with solutions.
Congratulations on 30 years of being, innovative and being a leader in making that bridge between folks who experience disabilities and the community. And thank you for letting us be a part of that.
Our future will continue to be one of innovation, of new service designs and new options. We'll build on what we know to be truths today. That there will be more opportunities for people to direct and manage their own services. More importantly, that we continue to be a trusted source for information and resources, tools, so that people can create and build the lives that they want themselves. Our relationship has evolved from one in which professionals come up with answers for individuals to one in which the individuals come up with answers for themselves if we provide the tools and the knowledge that we've developed over time. So I see that there's going to be more opportunities for families to work together, to use resources more creatively, to learn from each other, and also to feel that they have more opportunities to come up with new solutions to their challenges that they face every day.
I wish you guys a happy 30th anniversary. Bye!